Hey, what's going on guys? DopeSporter here, and I can't believe it has taken me this long to pick one of these up. I have been interested in them for a very long time and been looking at various projects and things like that people have done with these, and I finally have a use for one, which I will talk about in another video. But I got my own Raspberry Pi. This is the Pi 3 Model B, which as of today, which is the 7th of April, this is the latest model, so I figured let's do a little unboxing and kind of take a look at the board, and yeah, so let's get into it. Alright guys, so we have the Raspberry Pi 3 in front of us. I ordered mine off of Amazon for, I want to say, around 44 bucks. The MSRP is $35. The only reason why I did that was because I have Prime, and if you have Prime, the shipping is 2 days for no cost at all. So I figured $35 for another website, probably pay, I don't know, 4 bucks, 5 bucks in shipping or something like that. It ends up being pretty similar, and I get really quick shipping. So I'll link you guys in the description to both Amazon and another reseller, just in case you don't want to go that route. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at it again. On the front it says Raspberry Pi 3 Model B, which again is the latest version. It's got built-in Bluetooth, built-in wireless LAN, which is awesome. I believe this is the first model to have Wi-Fi basically built in. But prior to this, you had to use a USB dongle. This is Element 14, Raspberry Pi 3 on the side. The package is a little bit bent from shipping, but the inside is completely fine, so it's really not a big deal. Then on the back of it, it's the just says Raspberry Pi 3 Model B, 1 GB of RAM. Then it's got the LAN specs, Bluetooth 4.1. And yeah, it looks like that's about it. So let's go ahead and open this up. Again, I have a project this is going to be used for, which some of you actually guess in the comments down below what you think it is, because I feel like some of you might be able to guess it just based off what's been going on my channel lately. Don't know that I'll actually say this is it, but you'll find out regardless in the next couple days or week or so here whenever I get around to getting it all set up. So we've got a pretty big safety guide here, which I'm definitely not going to look at. Hopefully, I would imagine it's pretty much common sense, but maybe I'll browse it. We've got a quick start guide as well, which basically just has the instructions to go to the Raspberry Pi site, which has a little bit of information and whatnot for that. So let's go ahead and open this up. Don't even need scissors. Okay, so we have got the board right here, which honestly is primarily what I want to look at in this video, is just take an overall look at the board. We've got some pin headers right here. It has got 4 USB slots, which is extremely handy. I will only be using one. No, that's not true. I'll be using 2 of them. We've got an Ethernet port right here with a couple of, looks like a green and yellow status LED, which I will not be using. Actually, one of the primary reasons I did get this one, other than, I mean, well, I guess the real reason I got this one over an older model was because of the Wi-Fi. To be perfectly honest with you, I was going to have to get the older one with the dongle, and the price ended up being similar, if not a little bit cheaper to get the newer one, so I figured why not get the latest one. So yeah, that is why I went with that. We've got a port right here, which I actually, I'm not sure what that's for, because the power, maybe it's alternative power, but I don't think so. I know that this is the actual power port. It's actually powered off of a micro USB, which is awesome. I actually also went ahead and picked up a 3-pack of these guys off of Amazon as well, which I can link you to, but I'm sure you have an extra micro USB laying around, but if you don't, again, I will link you. And then as far as connecting this to a screen or monitor, you've got an HDMI port. I will only be hooking this up to a monitor for a limited amount of time, and that's going to be basically to program it or to get it all set up with the software I need running on it, and then after that I will not need a monitor at all. So, but it has that in case you do need a monitor, because these again are used for a ridiculous amount of projects and are just the coolest little very basically all-in-one computers. And then we've got, it looks like, 2 attachments potentially for ribbon cables. So it looks like there's an attachment for a ribbon cable right here, and then one right here as well, and then they snap down and lock into place. And then on the bottom of the board we have got just a tiny little micro SD slot for your operating system or whatever you'll be running off of it. I've actually got a little guy right here, so pop that in there. But yeah, so that's basically going to be what stores your operating system and whatnot. pretty much all the stuff that you're going to be running off of this is not going to require too much memory. It really shouldn't need too much memory. I mean, all the operating systems, from what I see, are based off of a Linux operating system, which in general is an extremely light operating system. And for what I need, I don't think I'll ever need more than like 4 gigs, maybe, SD cards or micro SD. So a 16 gigger is overkill, but more the merrier, I guess. Why not? So yeah, I am extremely excited to go ahead and get this going. I'm actually going to be 3D printing a case for this in the next day or so here, and I will, again, in the next week here, you guys will see what this is going to be used for. But again, extremely excited. This is the Raspberry Pi 3 Model B. MSRP is $35. Links will be in the description. Just a crazy amount of things you can do with this, from robotics to I mean, emulation devices. You can use these to run arcade cabinets. You'll see the use I'm using it for. But just really the possibilities are quite endless with this bad boy. So on that note, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments down below if you've got any experience with a Raspberry Pi, and what you did with yours exactly, and also guessing what I'm going to be doing with mine. And yeah, look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Dopes Warner, and I am out. Peace, guys.